Welcome back, everybody. Today, oh, I hate that voice. Let me not do that. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today we are back doing some shit that I haven't done in a bit. I looked up on the Reddit AITAMID asshole. I couldn't find anything that none of the titles were interesting to me. So I was like, might as well do TIFU today. I fucked up, and I got a couple of them ready to go. Yeah, I got like, hold on. What the fuck just happened? No, did I fuck this up? Oh, no, I did. See, I got like 5 of them ready to go. Let's get straight into it. Today I fucked up by not asking why 2 guys were in my house. How would you fuck up by doing that? Let's see. Me, 27, was woken up today by drilling and went downstairs and saw 2 guys with a ladder drilling the wall in the corridor between the back door and the garage door. I didn't know what they were doing, but when I came back, one of them asked if the front light needed doing or not, and I said I didn't know. I just assumed the stepdad had arranged for them to come round. My brother was here too, 29. Must have let him in. I didn't ask him who they were, and since he didn't have a problem, I assumed he knew him. So I went up backstairs and took a nap. What? Yo. I feel like some people have no sense of like danger, no sense of like, I don't know how to explain it, but some people just stupid. On everything that I love, if I see 2 guys randomly, I don't give a like. You can assume all you want, which is cool. Like I don't give a fuck about like the assuming, cause I'd assume that too. Oh, my dad probably, or my mom probably, you know. But I'm calling them right. I'm not gonna go to sleep. What? First of all, what an unproductive ass day by this dude. I don't want to judge, but dog is 27 years. Actually, you know what? I can't say the age. The age don't matter here. But bro woke up by drill, went downstairs, probably got some food, and then went to sleep and woke up at 5 p.m. What the fuck was he doing all day, boy? I digress. Later around 5 p.m., Mom came back from work, asked why the kitchen floor was dirty. I told him the guys were doing something with lights. She was confused because she said she didn't know about anybody coming to do work today. I said I assumed stepdad had arranged them. Then my stepdad came back from work and he didn't know about them either. So according to everyone, there was just 2 random guys with a ladder and a drill replacing the lights in our house. My stepdad asked why I didn't phone him because I'm always on my phone. I said I guess you knew about them. My brother was here too and spoke to them. So I thought he knew about them too. He said we didn't have a half a brain. Facts! You don't just let 2 people like do whatever you want in your house. Like, these niggas have never been home alone when they were young before. When you were home alone and you were young, you remember. Don't open the door for nobody that ain't me. And if I say I'm me, you better double check. Ask me a question or something. I was told that so many times. Like, you don't just let people come into your crib. What the fuck? He said we didn't have half a brain between us. And Mom said they couldn't have been burglars or anyone, and we just left them to it. They couldn't have gotten my house and neighbor's house opposite mixed up because the way my street is, both house numbers are 46, but the street name changes on the bend. So I'm always telling delivery people and other people that come to my house to looking at the house opposite. Oh, so yeah, TLDR, 2 guys were in my house. Stepdad didn't mom know them either. I've had the other direction happen to me. I live at 1 Bob Circle, which is off Bob Road, and there's 1 Bob Road about 100 meters away. Why in the fuck are you telling us this? I've had glass people come in to replace a broken kitchen window. They went to the other place, who also had a broken kitchen, replaced theirs. They posted on the local Facebook, confused as hell. Wife called an ambulance because she was having chest pains. They went to the other house. Delivery of water. Other house got the rainwater tank filled for free. I promise you on God, I'm not letting that happen. My load of firewood was just about dumped in their driveway, but the guy at the last second decided to call and double check. Wow, yeah. See, this is why, like, when you're looking for a house, this is something that you gotta check. Is there like I went to another neighborhood the other day where there was like 50th Street, 50th Place, and 50th Way, all in the same fucking area. Bro, why do people design homes like that? Like, just be like, why would I fuck like? Everybody's gonna confuse that. And I know you can't put 51st or something, but like, put a name. Just put like a random name, like Teterboro Avenue, Rainbow Avenue, Wisconsin Avenue. Just you can put literally any name on the planet and name it that. Why do they always have to put numbers and fuck shit up? But that was a good today I fucked up. I like that one. That was not bad. Next up, today I fucked up by booking a. Today I fucked up. Oh, I don't know what that is. By booking a flight ticket on the wrong name. Oh shit. First of all, this is dumb. Anytime I book a flight, you got to triple check that shit. Cause I'm not going to the airport to not fly. If I go to the airport, I'm flying. On God, I am. My dad and I are supposed to fly together to Singapore. Shout out. That's a long ass flight. It has a foreign name, but uses the anglicized version for everything in the day-to-day business. Everyone calls them by that name, etc. I had to book the flight tickets, and I used the anglicized version, which is 2 letters off, 3 depending on how you count. No, it's either 2 or 3. It's not 2 or 3 depending on 1 letter gets replaced by 2 letters. Wait. 1 letter gets replaced by 2 letters. He has contacted the airline booking service. He has a mail that says fine. They can change it. He has it printed, and within the lady it still said it couldn't, despite it being the right passport number and last name, which is rare. There are only 2 families in the entire country with that, and him being a premium member at that airline. It got fixed. 1 to 1.5 hours later, he finally got the name changed. You know what I hate about people who work at the airport? First of all, you work at the airport, so everybody's pissed at you. So I get that. I get this. Before anybody who watches this from the airport gets mad at me, I get you work a terrible job. I get it. But you guys are not doing anybody a favor. These guys at the airport are the most miserable and hateful people like ever. Like they are so fucking rude and depressing, and like no, like I remember one time I missed the flight because the flight, like I had 2 flights, right? And I had ample time between 2 flights, but one of the flights was so delayed that I missed the next one. And they were like, "Yeah, we can't help you." Then they lost my bags, and they're like, "Yeah, we can't help you." I'm like, okay, because like just hear me out here for 1 second, right? On everything that I love, if I'm fucking what was I thinking? You know when you lose your train of thought out of nowhere? I just lost my train of thought. But if I'm at the airport and I just lost my bags and I missed my flight, why do you think I wouldn't be upset? Like, I feel like these guys think that I'm supposed to be a superhero and just, like, obviously you can't be yelling at service workers and stuff. I never ever yell at service workers. I try my damnedest to not do that. I try to be as calm and collected as possible. But they look at you like it's a fucking crime to be upset. Like it's a crime to be like upset that this happened to you. Like I remember this specifically. It happened not too long ago. I'm like, can you do anything? He's like, sorry, I can't. And they're just looking at me like, get the fuck out the line, bitch. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, you know how frustrating it is when somebody clearly does not give a fuck about what just happened to you, and you're just sitting there like trying not to cuss this person out because you don't want to be that guy. But it's like, bro, you fucking make me miss my flight. I came on time, you delayed that bitch, and then you fucking lost my bags and you made me miss the next flight. And then I had to wait a whole day. You didn't reimburse me for the hotel. I had to wait a whole day at the airport, and then when I get my bags, I got it like 3 or 4 or 5 days into the fucking trip. The fuck I look like? An idiot? You fucked up, but it's mad. I'm wrong for getting mad. Like I'm not even showing these people that I'm mad. I'm just trying to get them to understand my fucking like my hatred, like my, you know? Oh, this should just piss me off all over again. Oh, I thought I let it go. I didn't. It's still hard on me. Fuck that airline. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this one is crazy. Today I fucked up unknowingly calling a customer a slur. I don't know how you can do this unknowingly unless you're white and you say the N-word, but let's continue. I'm joking. To be clear, this happened about last year, but I still think about it because Spanish is the language of all time. For context, I'm Venezuelan. I was born in the USS, but I was actually raised in Venezuela for about first 10 years in the US. Mainly consisted of visiting family over the summer vacation. I spent 1 full year there when I was 3. In fact, my earliest memory ever is my uncle tricking me into drinking beer at the age of 3 in a town called El Tigre. Cool town name. Obviously, because it's the upbringing I grew up fluent in both English and Spanish. Shout out. I'm fucking I hate people and love people who speak Spanish and English. Like the people who are born here and can speak English and Spanish fluently, I'm so jealous. I want to speak Spanish like that. The thing about Spanish is that when you learn it, you're learning it. You're learning a specific version of it. English has its regional differences too, but it's not that big in my experience. Though the Spanish I speak is Venezuelan. Growing up, at least I knew that Colombians call beans frijoles instead of caratos, and that Spaniards use the vos pretext. I don't know what you're talking about. When I said I became an adult, though, I came into more contact with various different versions of Spanish, from confusing my coworkers for asking for pitilo, which is straw in Venezuelan, cigarette in Puerto Rico, getting confused when an Ecuadorian, I think, how do you not know if somebody's from Ecuador, came into the store looking for a buzo jacket, but all these usually result in a great good laugh when we move on, except for one time where I think the guy accidentally offended was going to take a swing at me. In the store I work at, we do offer fair tailoring with the purchase. This Salvadorian man came in looking for a suit, so we go take measures. We're speaking, so I asked him, por favor, quitate los cholos, or please take off your sandals. And that there's the fuck up. He looked at me like I just called him the N-word. Because he could be heard, because he could be heard across the store about how what I said was bad. The manager had to come in explaining to the guy that I'm Venezuelan and we say different things in our words. Thankfully, it was resolved and he was able to get his suit. Whoa, what does this mean? I gotta look this up. Por favor, quítate los cholos. Please take off your cholas. What the fuck is cholas, bitch? The sandals. That sounds like take off your sandals. What is this guy mistaken for? I fucked your mom or some shit? When I got home, I went online and searched if there was other meanings of the word. See, in Venezuela, as you read, chola is slang. See, that's where you fucked up. You don't use slang with niggas who don't know your language. Slang. We say sandalia too, but more often we say chola unless you're from Maracaibo. That's the Quebec of Venezuela, as it turns out, in several Central American countries, of which El Salvador, chola, cholo is an indigenous slur. Why the man? Well, that's the day I learned something that's set aside from being more careful. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about it because that's not what it means where I'm from. It's like an Englishman not knowing the F slur and he does not mean what it means. TLDR, nearly pissed off a customer because it's not bad. I learned chola meant, yeah, I swear cholo meant gang member or just a what the fuck? Or just a Mexican American from the hood, which is how Jamie Escalante uses it in Stand and Deliver. Use different, consider different words offensive. None of them know which ones. This is why. Yeah, okay. This is a cool story, but I'll be honest with you. I thought it would be way cooler. I thought there was gonna be hands thrown. Today I fucked up by trying to be a handyman. So today I decided to impress my girlfriend by fixing our leaky bathroom sink. First mistake. You know what? I've realized over the years that there's some shit that some niggas you just can't do. For me, I know I'm not no handyman. So trying to fix something that isn't like 4 or 5, like that isn't like bare minimum 4 or 5 steps and that I can YouTube, I'm not doing it. Like if you tell me go fix this drywall, I may try. But if I realize I'm out of my league, I'm calling a drywall guy. But if my toilet won't plunge, I know how to fix that. If my fucking sink is not working, I may try to fix that, you know. Something here little, like some little that I can fix. If I see that it's like a real problem with the plumbing, I'm calling the guy. Like I I don't know what it is about like back in the day versus these days, but I'm not gonna try to fucking fix something for no reason. Like there's a guy for that. Like that guy's not me. Like unless I've been really wanting to fix cars for my whole life, but you know I don't really have like a space to fix cars. But whenever I get a house and I have my garage, well, I'm gonna be fixing my car. I'm gonna be removing my oil. I'll be making my own like I'll be trying to like do everything, you know. I digress. I never fixed a sink before, but I watched one YouTube tutorial and thought, how hard can this be? Spoiler, really hard. What do you mean, how hard could it be? Oh my god, I got tools, unscrewed a few things, and boom, water everywhere. I thought I could manage it, but the more I turned things, the worse it got. I grabbed the nearest thing, a roll of toilet paper. Next thing you know, the bathroom's full, soaked from head to toe. My girlfriend was walking in laughing her head off. Mercy, plumber, handyman, dreams are official. Literally, lesson learned, leave plumbing to the pros. You never fuck with the water pipes. You never ever fuck with the water pipes. First handyman lesson, turning off the water. So even, see, these niggas have fucking cheat codes. These niggas have cheat codes. Because this seems so obvious, but like, when you really think about it, like just, like think about it for 1 second. Anybody who's ever like a plumber or like a fucking like a mechanic or anybody anything like that, they have these basic things that everybody should know, but like not everybody will know, you know. But as I digress. First handyman, let's turn off the water. Yep, that's so fucking, that's so, I should know that, but I swear I would never think of that. Don't give up. Nigga, give up. I hate when niggas telling people not to give up. Give up, bitch. You suck. Okay, we got 2 more in this bitch. Today I fucked up by using the last restroom stall. First of all, I want to clarify, I don't have any hate or prejudice against handicap or special needs people. I better don't since I'm married to one. Oh, nigga. I didn't need to know this, but I don't have any hate or prejudice against handicapped people. I better don't since I'm married to one. My friend's black all over again. My wife's black all over again. My wife had a traffic accident a few years ago. She's not wheelchair, but she needs a cane to get around. Now to the story. I've been a little sick to the stomach. It starts with a D and ends with diarrhea, so I didn't want to get out the house. My wife really needed to buy some things. I really hated going out by herself. She convinced me to go along with her. We were in the Walmart type store, and suddenly, as expected, I felt the urgent need to go to the restroom. I hurry over, as in many places, the last restroom stall is way bigger than the rest, and while there aren't any signs to indicate it is understood that they're meant for handicapped people, so they can maneuver as needed. I usually refuse to use them, but boy, was I in an emergency. First of all, I'll put my hands up. I use the handicap for every time I'm using the bathroom. On God, I will. I'm sorry, like, if you're a handicapped person, you see me in there, hey, bro, I'm in there. Like, bro, that's the first bathroom I use. I'm not using them tiny at, unless we're in a place where they know how to like space the stalls like real good. Like whenever you go to like a professional like area, like a nice building, they know how to space the stalls right. So I can use any stall. But most places, it's 2 tiny ass stalls and 1 big one. Which one do you think I'm using? All the other stalls were taken. I tried holding it in, waiting, but they were sure taking their sweet time. Using the last stall, thinking, what are the odds that someone who really needs it will come right now? Lo and behold, shortly after sitting down, I heard a loud bang on the door. I look and clearly see the wheel star, and the guy starts, come out, I need to use it. You're not supposed to be there. I should have come out immediately, but you know these people who can't stop once they get going. I did my thing, but it still took me 3 or 4 minutes. I opened the door, and there was an elderly man on a wheelchair. He rolled right in, but not before throwing me a look around. Everyone was looking at me like 4 guys among the ones waiting. You know what I hate? When people like everybody uses the handicap stall. Like, why are you guys trying to shame me? Like, the wheelchair guy can shame me because I'm not doing what I'm not supposed to be. But every guy uses the hand. Like, what? Niggas is lying, bro. I felt really embarrassed. I know if this was Am I the Asshole, I would definitely be the asshole. I actually felt terrible, so please be kind. You had an emergency. It isn't specifically. No one is. Yes, it is. This is what I hate about Reddit. That's clearly a handicap stall, you fucking. I thought it was pretty common to use the handicap stalls. Don't just don't trash them. Try to use them in tanning. So it's good to trash the regular stalls. Nobody has bathroom etiquette these days. Oh. All right, home stretch. Let's finish this hoe. Today I fucked up by speaking during a meeting. Oh, I've been in this before. You know how hard it is to keep your mic muted? I just say whatever I want to say out loud before I unmute my mic, just to make sure I don't fuck up if I'm ever in like a meeting like this that I'm assuming is online. I promised myself I wouldn't say anything. I knew politically the best move was to say nothing, but for some reason when asked to share my thoughts, I shared them. What came out was a confused disjointed. I sounded immature and irrational. I inadvertently ended up blaming some people at the meeting for problems that weren't their fault, problems that I was emotional, over talkative, people were pissed. This is probably one of the most important meetings of my career. First meeting set the tone for my new administrative role, and I said everything I promised myself I wouldn't say and more. Talk shit about the previous people to hold this job, accuse people of not doing a job, talked about rumors that were spreading within the company as though I believed them, rumors which were easily disproven, complained about people not liking me. It was like I became possessed, and over the course, like I watched myself alienate myself from every person. I quite possibly by speaking honestly in a single meeting. So here's the thing, like, I feel like this is just kind of some shit that you go through in life. But for me, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm like the new boss or whatever, and I meet people and I'm talking to them, yada yada yada, I promise you on everything that I love, I'm not doing what this guy did. Like, I'm new. Obviously, I'm not gonna try to make everybody like me and try to be like this cool, like, hey guys, so like that's not really my priority. I'll be honest with you. But like, bro, like I'm not like actively trying to make everybody like fucking fuck with me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, uh, yeah. There's really nothing much else to say. I'm not trying to make that happen. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you make it this far. I don't think anybody did, but please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, comment on the video if you had any comments about a TIFU. Um, Share the video with your friends, family, citizens concerned. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.